Alright, we are continuing to generate the region. How are you folks doing today? I'm doing just fine. I'm back with some... villain... Cabal? Ruinarch! There we go. We are on our last region, and I assume that this will be the hardest. It's a pretty strong assumption, but we'll see what happens. So, look, vampires are absurdly powerful. I think I'm just going to try to do the last village with just vampires. Like this, I'm just going to pick someone in each town to be a vampire, and we're just going to go from there. Eventually, all the humans will die, probably. Alright, so we have an elf civilization, a human civilization, an elf civilization, and a human civilization. Let's start... We do have monsters. So that's something to keep in mind. So let's go ahead and start over here. No, we'll do it there. I don't know if starting at the corner of the map would be the best idea. So I'm going to be pretty much keeping this the same, except I'm going to get rid of Manifest Food and Locust Swarm. They're dumb. I'm sorry, but they are. They're dumb. I like the idea behind them in theory, but no, vampirism, obviously. And I don't know, a lot of these just seem way too specific. We'll keep Musicator. I really did not have a great experience with the cultists this past time. I'm going to go with the kennel instead. That kind of destroys the idea of the puppet master. Well, that's an idea. I could still turn people into vampires. Okay. And I get the prison and the defiler. I don't get intel, but honestly, intel's kind of useless. And we'll do that. And trigger flaw. So we want to take care of the health masters, as always. And we'll want to find some decent creatures to grab. Alright, so what do we have going on here? These are humies. Jeremy's just in his home. Beastmaster, Fireproof Optimist. Fireproof Chaste. Fireproof Fast. Healing Expert. Congratulations, you are a vampire. Yep. You are a poison expert. You are fireproof. You are blessed. Tempting to just fireball them out of existence, but we're not going to do that just yet. What do we have going on here? Sprightly. Venomous Optimist. What does Venomous do? Deals poison damage. Also sometimes leaks out poison. You might want to get that checked out. I'm just saying. You are also venomous. I'm going to go ahead and afflict you. Oh, I don't have Unfaithful anymore. Venomous Chaste, Wind Master, Thunder Master, Venomous Blessed. They don't have a healing expert. So what we'll do instead is we'll just zombie virus you. Yep, congratulations, you're now zombie virus. Up here. Cobalt. They're abductors. Cool. Cold-blooded, robust. Healing expert. You know what? You are a werewolf. It's worthless, but it'll get them killed. That's all I care about. No bad traits. None of these people have bad traits. You are treacherous. Okay. What can I do with that? I have no idea. I could turn her into a cultist. I think. I do have that, right? Yeah. Just turn her into a cultist. Maybe. Possibly. Hopefully. Alright, and the final village. We have Susan. She's an alcoholic. Uther. He's a healing expert. He'll just heal himself if I give him the plague, right? Like, that's how that would work. I think. Still no bad traits. How can you... Ooh, Tim is also a healing expert. I think this is going to be my hardest village, just because of all the healing experts. Okay. Well. Sheep. Do I have any interesting monsters we can take? I mean, we have the cope. Ooh, giant spider. Oh, I don't have the ability to grab monsters. Oops. Oopsies. Oh well, let's start. A reminder, we have the plague in here, we have a vampire in here. And hopefully they're just gonna kill everyone. Curimber could not be brainwashed. I think you should be brainwashed, though. Create an exploration party. Okay. Can't believe I forgot abduct monster. Alright, Curimber is now a cultist. Cool. So now we can send him off to do cult things. That's nice. Also, we already had somebody die. So there's... Oh, it was, you over here. Where is he? The plague guy. No, he's still alive. Oh, no, wait, it was the person that we brainwashed. Right, I knew that. But this guy will die soon. So it's becoming nighttime. That should mean... what's her name is... Weird. I like how Invitation to Private Time is just somebody picking somebody else up and carrying them to bed. So... yeah, someone up here's a werewolf, correct? They might not turn every night. Alright, well... Down here, Arlowen's finally died. Of course, he will turn into a zombie and attempt to murder someone. Which is fine. Now, up here, we don't have a whole lot going on. I'd like to turn one of these healing experts into a vampire. It's going to take some time to recharge, though. And we should probably take Karimber back. Let's just trigger his flaw. He just stole some of their wood, and now he's sleeping outside? Sure. Oh, Garrett. Garrett? No. I can't just keep him in there, can I? Oh, he's the vampire. Well, I mean, I'm not against him becoming a cultist. Jeremy. Go to jail. I apparently have chosen the wrong location for my base. Alright, so Garrett is now both a vampire and a cultist. And Jeremy is just starving in prison. Hopefully where he'll stay. Oh, I see what the problem is. There's a metal pile over here. Oh, and she's blessed. Well, that's not good. I might lose. Because there's not anything that I can do about her. Tatiana created a counterattack party. Neat. Don't do bad things to me, please. Your threat level has reached maximum as triggered a counterattack. Several hostile villagers are on their way out to clear out your corruption. Several ways to distract a villager from his task. An exhausted, starving, or sulking villager will drop what it's doing to recover. Status effects will temporarily stop a villager from moving. EX zapped will also make them forget the current action. Killing a villager, of course, is a permanent distraction. Just... Look. You can have it. Congratulations. Oh, they don't care. Zap. Zap. Oh, that's not enough. Okay. Well. Can't class the blizzard in the desert. You know what? Let's just put them all in jail. You know, go directly to go. Do not pass, or to go directly to jail, do not pass go. Yada, yada, yada. A character has contracted the zombie virus. Neat. Good. Check the log tab. Yeah. Click on infected source. Yes. They arise at dusk and become lifeless again at dawn. They're hostile to everyone except other undead, including your minions. They can infect those they attack, so go ahead and start your own zombie apocalypse. That is the idea. So it's not just people, it's also monsters that can be afflicted with zombie plague. Cool. So I have a problem. And that problem is I'm too close to town. Olga's a vampire. And of course, all of these people are... Can I just keep them here? What's stopping me from just keeping them in my dungeon? Like, there's nothing, right? They're not gonna get out. Alright, let's go up here. Uther, you are now a vampire. Congratulations. Happy to have you amongst the ranks. Go ahead and trigger his flaw. Do a cultist thing, please. Sure. Go convert her. Why not? Okay. No. Don't do that. Don't report this crime. Come down here and be my minion. By the way, those people are still there, and Jeremy is now dead. Jeremy is now a skeleton. Jeremy is now stuck inside my prison because I'm not very smart. There we go. We figured it out. So this entire town is vampires, by the way. For the most part, anyhow. Okay, this isn't right. You shouldn't be able to do this. Like, there's nothing stopping me from just plopping a whole bunch of people into the prison and letting them starve to death. Other than the fact that I guess you don't get anything out of it, but even then, I mean... So? you get mana per day. So why... It doesn't matter. So, I only started with one vampire here, right? I don't remember adding a lot more. Now, I did add 1 or 2 elsewhere, I think. This town is just dying to the zombie plague. That's just this town's life now. Its life is now zombies. And the other 2 towns are still pretty fine, all things considered. This town's going to start having a problem, though. And I'm pretty sure vampirism is going to start spreading to the other towns. Because anyone who gets, like, explores into this area is just getting tackled by the 8 vampires and converted. Tatiana is now also a zombie. Sure. And Keaton is, well, not a zombie, but a skeleton. I love it. It's great. They just run over and tackle the unconscious guy and convert them to a vampire. Well, she's still not a vampire yet. I also don't really want you to report Karimber's crime. Because Karimber is your compatriot? So could you just go do something bad instead? No? What if we zapped you? Now you're going to the cave. Okay. We are just, like, this is Vampire Town. That's great. This town we've hardly looked at, but... I mean, they're doing a pretty good job at being turned into zombies, so... She's blessed. I don't like that. You know what? No. Darn. I was hoping we had the opportunity to do another zombie virus. Okay, so we still do have zombies going around. You're infected now. Yeah, this town is just gonna die. Sooner or later. Meanwhile, up here, I want to join the party. Let me join the party. So all of the towns are quickly devolving into chaos. And hi, Lyric. Nope. You can go into the dungeon now. Go ahead and trigger his cultistness. Oh, he's drinking blood. I don't like the fact that when you trigger a flaw, they don't do it if they're doing something that they deem more important, like eating. I get it from a meta perspective, but they should go and... Okay, but yeah, like that. Okay, so I'm just full of it. Just don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Where are you going? Sure, why not? Okay, well... Could kill Light. Why not? Because apparently she's immortal. Well, into jail you go. That's... That's dumb. I'm sorry. So they're trying to report to Ulrich, who's in prison. And then they see, oh no, it's a prison and there's all sorts of bad things going on. And then they run to elsewhere to report. Okay. And of course, Shelby is the... Not the immortal one, but the blessed one. So I can't even really do anything about her. Yeah. I might still lose this. Because I can't do anything about Shelby. I can do something about Elga. I'll just plop her right there. Of course. If everybody's in prison, then Shelby can't rat on me. And eventually, if she hasn't already, she'll be maybe she can't be vampirized. I didn't think about that. Oh. What? Could we not? But could we not? But the real question is, could we not? Also, they don't seem very powerful. Okay. Well, you know. You know how we do. I'm just gonna meteor. And it's no longer a problem. Well, that was scary and underwhelming. Let's see what else is going on in the world. How's this village going? They're still alive. No, they're not. They're becoming zombies. Okay. What about up here? I don't know what's going on up here. And up here is pretty chill still. Okay. Hmm. So the vampires are starving. Including Garrett. What I need? Okay, Shelby is now a vampire. Fair enough. So this village is done for. It's just dead. This village is done for. If it's not dead yet, and it's not, then it will be soon. Probably. I don't really know what's going on here. There's not very many towns left. It looks like one of these people got converted at some point. Okay. Mingland believed that Kurenberg committed demon worship. Go do your thing. I feel like I get it, but I also feel like vampires should not absolutely trash all the food on the map when they're hungry. That's just my thoughts on the matter. They should go travel and searching for other people, and if they can't find anything, then, I don't know, kill themselves? Something along those lines. So Uther is still a vampire, which means he's still doing vampire things. Misty is also a vampire. Marisha is not a vampire. So there's a few people who are not vampires yet. Not many. Again, there are a lot of vampires. So you can kind of see the problem that I'm having, right? And that's the vampires. Vampires are the problem. If I just speed this game up, the vampires are just gonna kill everyone. Sooner or later. They'll kill everyone, and then they themselves will die. Like, unless the vampire does something incredibly stupid, or you trigger the vampire to attack when it would be a bad idea to attack, the vampire is just gonna kill everyone, yo. Might take a while. Might take a little bit. But ultimately, the vampires are going to win. And I can convert more people into vampires. This person's now a vampire. This is that simple. This village down here is probably eventually going to die to the plague. I don't know. They don't seem that afflicted, even though there's a plague running loose. Oh, we'll just give somebody else plague. Why not? And eventually, the number will slowly dwindle. People are gonna starve. People are gonna die. Who are you? And why do I care? Zap. That's all it takes for them to forget that my base even exists. Neat. Also, these people in the dungeon are long dead. We'll just turn them into skeletons, because why not? And then the vampires are just gonna kill all the food off again. And continue being traumatized and murderous and killing each other because, you know, starvation makes you do stupid things. And then I just collect free energy. Jeez. They just tackle somebody and chew on them until they turn into minions. Or, yeah, vampires, not minions. Let's just drop down a few ice droids. Why not? Oh, hey, new people. You're now a vampire. Congratulations. You win! You now get to die a slow and painful death from vampirism. And who are you again? Neat. Sure, I'm sure you'll get chewed up by vampires too. Oh wait, no, this is the Plague Town. Oh, this is the Plague Town. Well, I'm sure they'll figure it out. How's this town? Everybody's dead in this town. Every single one of them. This town is gone. It's gone forever. This town is getting there. As more people become vampires, their hunger will go down, and they will start starving as there is no other vampires on the map. Or other people that they can eat on the map. Except you, apparently. Congratulations, you are a werewolf. We'll just make you a werewolf. Congratulations, you get to be something weird. So, this town should be reaching critical mass soon. They are. They're slowly starving. They're starting to get to the point where they want to kill everything and harvest everything and just leave it exposed to the elements. In fact, they're already at that point. Cool. Hello. Goodbye. Wow, she lived. It's extremely impressive. I don't know how she managed that. Okay, fair enough. Well, if that's the case, we'll just give you the plague. Seems easy enough. This town's having a hard time of it. I don't expect it to last much longer either. How did you get plagued? Oh, you drank Vanyana's blood. Okay. Fair enough. So, there's one way to kill off the vampires fast. Just plague the person that they're murdering. Soon. Oh, there's a fight going on. Oh, he suddenly turned into an abomination. Okay. I'm not sure why you did that, but why not? Well, we have plenty of spells. Let's drop some meteors. Good job. You showed that plan. Oh, he's berserked. And he just popped. Fair enough. I feel like I'm saying fair enough a lot. That's because I don't really have that much more to add right now. I'm just kind of waiting for all these people to starve to death. It'll happen sooner rather than later. This village is deceased. This village is getting there. Soon. Oh, wow. You are really good at fighting. Well, you can't fight meteors, so... No one can fight meteors. Yeah, I mean, at this point, there's no point. At this point, there's no point. You get the zombie plague. You get the regular plague. Zombies? And now you are infected as well. Now everybody's going to die here. Okay. So who's left? Dagnorn. Dagnorn needs to die. Cannot find a valid drink target. Of course not. Well, that's why meteors were invented. To kill Dagonorn. And then these people, they're already dead. Just gotta wait for them to realize it. Or get killed by zombies. Either or, maybe both. And that's all she wrote. And that is the last town in Ruinarch. Now, it's very important to remember that this is an early access. This is a very early access. It just came out today as I was recording this, essentially. I recorded it all in one day, pretty much in one sitting. And the game's going to change. The game's going to improve. The game's going to have more to it given time. Now, what are my thoughts on the game right now? Obviously, what they want you to do is... let's bring this up again here real quick. They don't want you just to go mad and kill everyone and turn them into zombies and vampires and what have you. Because the fun part about this game is just pulling at the threads one by one and watching it all unravel before you. But there's a few things that I've noticed about the game that kind of stopped me from taking that route. It's too hard. It's too hard to do it that way. It's fun. I enjoyed it. I did it for the first town or so. And here it is. Though the game's end goal is to wipe out the villagers, it would be more fun if you approach your invasion in a more creative manner. The problem is that it's a video game, and people will always do things in the easiest / most optimal manner. If you want to do something like that, it should be more rewarding to do it like that. And it's rewarding on a personal level. It is not rewarding on a gameplay level. It takes too long, and it takes too much effort to do. I fed so much bad music to music haters and tried to get them to hate the music lovers to the point where they wanted to kill them, and it just didn't happen. It did not happen. I tried to blackmail people into not kidnapping, attacking people for stealing their stuff, and it happened a little bit, but a lot of times I just kind of went, we'll just throw them into jail and then it'll be fine. It would take hours and hours and hours of gameplay to bring down some of these villages just through that method. And why would you do that when you can just turn them all into vampires and laugh as they starve to death because everybody's a vampire? Vampires need nerfed. They're way too powerful. I don't know if... How would I change vampires to make them less powerful? That's a good question. I guess the first thing I would do is make it so that they're suspicious. They're vampires. They don't go out in the day into sunlight. There's already monsters who turn to stone in the sunlight. Something similar could happen to a vampire. It has to be easier for the vampire to be discovered and apprehended. And whether it's something where they burn down their house in the middle of the day so that the vampire can't escape. Because the vampire, in my idea, the vampire shouldn't leave the house during the daytime. And that causes suspicion naturally because obviously they're not doing their job. They're not doing anything like that. The other thing is, I like Blessed. I like Blessed. Because you can't do anything to a blessed person except throw fireballs. But you shouldn't... That blessed characters should only be able to be killed by other humans. So, if they're blessed by the gods, the monsters shouldn't bother them. The fireball shouldn't bother them. Any kind of aggressive magic shouldn't bother them. They should have to be killed by another human being. Somebody has to hate them enough to physically assault and murder them. There should also be fewer of them, if that's the case. That one village where everybody was blessed and you couldn't do anything if your target died, if your one person died, just no. No, 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 no. You should not be able to keep people in your dungeon indefinitely. Maybe they should escape. Maybe somebody should come looking for them and maybe find your base. I don't know. There should be descriptors on I mean, some of this stuff, like the descriptors, that will probably be expanded on as the game goes on. Like, as the game gets developed, you're going to get descriptors of what artifacts do. I would hope. But definitely should not be allowed to keep people in your dungeon forever. The only reason it caused the problem with me in that one game is because the dungeon doors were broken open and people were trying to get in to check out what was, to report a crime to the person in the dungeon for some reason, even though they shouldn't know where they are. But, like I said, very early access. I enjoy the idea behind it. It needs a lot more polish. And hopefully that'll come with time. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on the game. Maybe we'll do a few more episodes down the line. But that will be for another video. But until then, happy gaming. I'm not gonna do my usual spiel of subscribe and likes, even though I just did, you know, things and stuff. I firmly believe that anybody who views this video is intelligent enough to know that if you want more, you should subscribe, and likes help people know what to make. So even though I said I wasn't going to do my spiel, I did it anyway. So have a good day, enjoy the weather outside, and happy gaming.